Namaskar, Shashrikal, Adab, Bonjour and welcome ladies and gentlemen. You are watching MGTV, the place to connect ideas to solutions. Well, if you're watching this video today, yes you, I'm talking to you personally. Well, if you're watching this video today, you probably don't like your job, you hate it. Or you probably have a shred of hope that if the stars are aligned, you might love it. But finding a fulfilling job or the work you love to do isn't something that you could leave up to chance. It takes a lot of effort and actions. Well, some people are lucky enough to know what they want to do in their life and they even pursue their dream career and follow through it. But somehow, somewhere along the line, few people are left and they don't love their job. They hate it so bad they just want to die out of that. Well, doing what you love and loving what you do is important for your long-term career and success in your life. Well, people talk about to follow your heart in doing whatever you want to do. But how exactly do you follow your heart and start a business or whatever you want to do in your life? While finding the work you love might seem like a vague and a daunting endeavor. So these 6 points are a very good place to start with. Point number 1, surround yourself with people who love their work. You got to find your own guild that can challenge you and can also help you grow. Because misery may love company, but it also breeds more misery. If the people you are surrounded with don't like the job, that's all you're going to hear from them. That they don't like the job. And that's going to bring you down because they're going to show you only the negative side of the job they were doing. And eventually, you're going to end up with the same kind of thought that you don't like your job. And that brings you down. Well, I'm not asking you to shut out your unhappy friends. All I'm asking you to seek out a very positive person who can really help you and can challenge you. Stay with them, be with them after your classes, after your yoga classes or whatever you do after your gym. Invite them to your coffee, invite them to your lunch, invite them to your dinner. Sit with them, learn from them how they deal with daily process work and analyze their lifestyle. And because those are the people who's going to bring a positive energy in your life. If you surround yourself with people who are living very differently, it's going to change your belief about what can happen and what is possible in someone's life.
Oh, I love my job.
Point number 2, work to improve your strengths and talents. It's really important to work on things that we are good at. The more time we give on the things that we are good at, getting better at them, that's where the fulfillment comes from. Identify your strengths by what comes easily to you and what you do because it's fun. Then work hard to hone those skills. Because you won't be an expert right off the bat. It takes a little bit of skills and a lot of effort to get there. And I promise you will get there. Point number 3, learn as much as you can about the life you want. When you consider a potential career or an industry, start to research about what it's like to day and what it really takes to succeed in such kind of situations. You got to be in it, you got to be there, you got to live the life every single day. And then you will know how a life of an entrepreneur or a businessman or a chef or a person who goes to gym it is. Well, a lot of people assume that job is glamorous. Yes, it is glamorous. You get a paycheck every month no matter what. If you're lucky enough to stick around, you might even get a raise or a promotion, and that's obviously a yes thing for you guys. But consider this, you don't even know what's really involved behind the scenes. Well, look behind the scene to figure out what your field experts were doing when they were still unknown. Try to find out a person who is a role model to you and talk to him about his success path and how he has reached to that level which you have never reached right now. Or you can learn from public resources such as books, blogs, panel discussions, and even TED Talks. They are my favorite. Not only they will tell you how to succeed, but they will also tell you if you really want to succeed in your life. Point number 4, don't try to do it all on your own. While many may think that doing something what you love requires you to start your own business, well, this doesn't have to be the case every single time. Many young entrepreneurs think when they're starting their own venture or a business, they think that they have to do all the job and they basically want to do all the job because they want to take the credits. Basically, it's one of the worst mistakes any young entrepreneurs can make. You can't be best at every single thing in your own company. So try to find your own job in your own company and then find the people who are better than you at different jobs and assign them the job, because that's when you will be successful. Point number 5, be realistic. It's okay to make major career changes in your life, but you have to be realistic about those changes. I had a friend of mine who was around 28 years old and he was in some good IT company in Bangalore. And he wanted to be a writer, a very good writer, and he was extremely a very good writer. So he left his job, he sat home, and I was very inspired to see that he left his job to do something, to pursue something what he loved to do in his life. But later on when I followed him and after a few months what I found that he has joined some other company. Why? What could be the reason behind it? Ask yourself what mistake he did. He wasn't serious about it. I know he was a good writer, he wanted to do it, but he was not taking daily steps. You gotta treat your work like a job. You gotta work twice hard as much as you have worked ever before. You gotta make new changes, you gotta come out of your comfort zone and show the world how best and what best you can do in your own life. Because nobody else is gonna do for you. You only have to do for your own self. Point number 6, try and try again. Okay, listen to this very carefully. There is no magic bullet for your success or the life you want in your life. You gotta try and fight for your own self. Okay, try this method in your life. It's called try and error method. You gotta try and try again until and unless you find 2 ways. One which leads you to the success and one which doesn't lead you to the success. And choose the one of which you're gonna choose which is gonna lead you to the success. So listen to these points which I'm going to tell you right now. So this is for the people who are below 25 years of age and not doing anything in their life right now. You have no huge bank account. You have no huge publicity. So you have every right to take risk and every right to make mistakes in your life. Don't be scared of the mistakes that you're going to make, because those are the mistakes which will make you learn. After 25 years of age, apply the learning from those mistakes. Treat your life as one huge experiment or mini experiment and then learn from things.
I can do this! I can do this!
One last thing, you have to start thinking like an entrepreneur in whatever you are doing right now in your life. Whether it is singing, if you want to do gymming, think like an entrepreneur. If you want to be a chef, think like an entrepreneur. Or whatever you want to do in your life, think like an entrepreneur. Because entrepreneurs are the people who work for people. They don't work for money. Listen to this. Entrepreneurs don't work for money. They work for people. They work for the vision. They work for the vision of the people. They want to do everything how they can inspire others. That's you have to think like an entrepreneur. Because you don't make yourself successful. People make you successful. Well, thank you so much guys for watching this video, and we hope that you like the point we have discussed right now. And in case you have a very successful story to share, please do write in the email to us in the comment description below. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you very much guys.